West Texas Droning, episode number 47, A Night of Terror. I'd gone out to spend the night at Hopper Ranch and saw in the forecast we did have a chance for bad weather, but I was going to go out and stay the night anyway. And size restriction, I decided to go ahead and just take the Mini 3 instead of the Air 3, smaller package. And when I got out there, I always, of course, checked the weather. And it was cloudy. It's about a 5,000-foot overcast. And I checked my ADSB. And here's an example of why I like to do that. I'm where the black dot is, and to the north of me is an aircraft. And the fun thing you can do with ADSB Exchange is you can tap on that aircraft and you can get the identification and all the data about that aircraft. Like here you see it's November 13692. Down below there you can read its airspeed, its altitude, not its airspeed, just its speed and altitude. So it's kind of a handy tool. And if somebody buzzes you and strafes you, you can get their tail number and report them. So that's kind of an interesting thing to do. Anyway, we went out to fly, and so that was our number one thing on the agenda, and then later we stayed the night and had an interesting time with the weather and fur hoppers. So the right screen's a little bit ahead of the left screen. You're going to have to do something about that. And one of the things I thought I'd do is I'm going to go over. I didn't get too close to this power pole, but I was going to go inspect it. Like if you ever want to inspect something with your drone, take a look at it. And if you'll notice when I get up here, I am in the Mini 3, not the Air 3. So it's not as good in the wind as the Air 3. And I didn't want to get too close there and get wrapped up in those lines or crashed into that pole. But anyway, we'll take a peek at it and see how it looks. So I only got so close, and the rest of the way I used the zoom on the camera and just to see how good it worked. And you can tell by the wind I was getting buffeted around there just a little bit on that Air Mini 3, I'm sorry. Well, we'll zoom out and we're just going to go fly around in the cloudy weather. We're flying around in the portion of the ranch that has my man cave. And the man cave I spent a stormy night in, and I've done it before, but it's just a 7x9 plywood box that I stay in. And when the weather gets up, it can get really, really exciting. And the cloudy skies you see were a 4/10 of what was to come that evening, because it did get a little bit wild out there. And there are some trees, even though it's mid-November, finally starting to show some color change there. Those are scrub oaks you see that are kind of turning reddish orange there. But the live oaks, the mesquite, they're still hanging in there. Well, the mesquite's starting to turn yellow on their leaves and dropping them, but it'll take a freeze to really do them in. Heading over to the headquarters part of the ranch, and that big open space there, you'll see my landing pad that I use, and it's where I do a lot of my flying, and especially test flights. And there's our garbage pit, or pile actually. It was far enough away. If I actually landed on it, I'd probably never get it airborne again due to the distance from the controller, but I'm just kind of messing around with it. And we're heading back over to where the man cave is. We're doing a return to home. You can see my landing pad, the man cave, the white roof there, and the taco with my fireplace beside it. You see that little warning out there? That was kind of strange. Signal strength is weak, but I'm right by my controller, so that may be something to do with the paranormal activity that was going on out here. Like, well, here's what happened later. Quite a storm. Where do you see some of the scary stuff that happened? So was that scary or what? I'm telling you, it can get really crazy out there at Fur Hopper Ranch during a storm. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little ride with me and the little spooky show, and I hope you'll come back and see us real soon. We ask you to like, comment, share, subscribe. We appreciate your help and your support, and until next time, we will see you later.